Um, I have a crazy story to tell you guys. Well, I think well, I'm gonna wait for anyway. I just got myself a little ahead of time. Had zucchini here. I want to have something. I had some dental work, and I want to high price get something. I want something delicious. Hi, Heather. I already apologized to Joe. Oh, I can. I know, Susan. I really hope you don't get COVID. Um, please keep us posted. So I want something delicious. I'm I'm tired. Hi, Chris. So anyway, I want something delicious. So I'm gonna make zucchini fritters. I happen to have zucchini. I had some leftover carrots. Oh, you're in the same room, Heather. So yeah, I had some dental work. Listen to this story, guys. Yeah, I need to squeeze down. I um I told some of you that I had gone to a kinesiologist because um, of my gut issues, right? Anyway, she told me that I had bacteria in my teeth, in my mouth. She was very precise on the location. Hi, Erin. And at first I thought it was yes, because, but I'd been having issues to that lower left tooth for a very long time. And I'm talking years. Never enough to get me to run to the dentist, but yes, okay. So I go to a dentist, and she tells me, "Yes, you actually have you have a cavity under your crown, and it's very inflamed. You have a little abscess." And she thought that hi Rose. She thought basically I'm just squeezing the zucchini. By the way, she thought here. See, I'm doing this. I'm doing this so that then the patties don't become soggy. So we just thought that it was some cavity. And again, I just went because the kinesiologist told me about bacteria in my mouth that could affect my gut, blah, blah, blah. Well, on Thursday, I had the procedure. And not only I had those cavities under the crown, but those two teeth, the two molars that we were talking about, that the kinesiologist, without knowing anything about me, was very specific about. Where in part, no, I'm not going to say total because it was not total. I saw the photos, but the decay in those teeth was insane. So it was a 3-hour procedure, and I'm still a little sore. So I want something soft. I think I overdid it eating crunchy bread. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Yeah, I know, Beth. Insane. So I'm squeezing out all the water from the zucchini. So I want something comforting. I want comfort food, but I want to make it. I don't want to order. Last night I made that amazing fish. Well, Kristen, I'm so happy though that she figured it out. Um, and no, it's all good, but I just thought it was insane that this woman could just tell from whatever thing she did. I know, Anne. So last night I made that delicious fish that I just posted a recipe, the tilapia with sour cream. And so I still have some sour cream left. And I'm going to make some kind of tartar sauce for this. I will be all that information probably trigger quite a few migraines too. Yes, Beth. And she also figured out that I have some heavy TMJ and my muscles in my cheeks are so tense that she could barely open. It was very hard to keep my mouth open. She actually suggested Botox for my jaw, but I'm going to see a facial pain specialist because I think that triggers a lot of the migraines. Beth, um, teeth really are. I'm curious now to see what is going to happen as I heal. Uh, very impressive. So, yeah, I had that fish last night. I feel like I want comforting things these days. The the weather is cooler, it gets darker. And so today I'm going to have these beautiful, colorful um, patties. Now, it's very important to really squeeze. Hi, Kathleen. Squeeze as much water as possible out from the zucchini because we want some nice and crisp patties. And ideally, probably you want to do this with a cheesecloth. I'm just lazy, so I'm just going to do it here. I'm just basically really squeezing out all of it through a strainer. How are you guys? How was the weekend? How was your Halloween for those who celebrate? Um, I was told my birth mother had a stroke at 42 because of an abscessed tooth. Wow, Beth. When infections go into your blood, and also, you don't, especially when there's small infections, you don't really feel it. And it's interesting because I think that I didn't feel excruciating pain because I had a root canal in both teeth. So the pain that I felt was mostly like a constant dull ache in my jaw. But again, not enough to go and see a dentist to get a crown replaced. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Please share the kinesiologist Rex. Oh, Heather, I, I'm going to actually tell you these things in private because we're cooking. I thought about giving you an update about that, but then I thought we're cooking. So Heather, I'm going to message you in private, and I can message you in private whoever wants um that kind of progress slash information. Hi, Lou. Oh no, don't apologize. I really thought of it, and then I thought, maybe whoever wants the information in private shall receive it. So, um, I had lots of trick or treaters. I kept running back and forth to watch the Dodgers game. Hey, Lou, thank you for your beautiful email. I was just telling that I hope you noticed how the cake got so much better with over time. Like yesterday, I gave it to my neighbor and he loved it. I drizzled it with chocolate syrup and powdered sugar. I don't have any trick or treaters. Oh, we had one and then we left. We went somewhere else with our friends. Okay, so these are 5 zucchini and 3 small carrots. I just needed to use them. Now, what are we doing? We are going to add the zest of 1 lemon. In terms of herbs, you can, I don't know, I don't have a zester. I broke my zester. Um, you can add some scallion here. You can add, green onion. You can add some chives. You can even add some basil. I think the lemon is important, but play with the herbs. You can add some garlic if you want. I am not going to. Um, Yeah, Erin, 4:30 and it was pitch black. Do you like it? Um, just so you know, an amazing zest is just shaving the skin. Yes. Yes, Chris. Correct. Also, if you have a better zester than this, it's better so that you don't zest the white part that it can be bitter. For those who haven't seen it, the new episode of the podcast came out today, and we have the great Fred Armisen on it. It was a brilliant conversation, and we talk about creative identity, accents. I prefer the dark days. I love that too. Time changed. I live in the South. Let me see. Let me see. Teresa, that's only about an hour away from me, says Kristen. Let me see. So great, Teresa. Oh, Teresa wrote something. Zest is just a shining skin. Oh, I missed what Teresa said. I have never had trick or treaters in my house. Oh. I had an exhibition in Pittsburgh. Just got back from a site. Oh, that's amazing, Teresa. Congratulations. I went through very large bags of candy. Love standard time. I don't like the changing of the clocks, says Barbara. I kind of do and don't. A part of me, I don't know, makes me feel you don't like the darkness of 4 p.m., says Lou. I I have a feeling of childhood. That's what I like about it. I don't know why, but I have a feeling of childhood, and I kind of like it for a little bit. Um, so that's the lemon. Um, Here's my dill. A little wilted, also very old. So yeah, Fred Armisen, you guys. You don't like driving in the dark, and it's rat season for the deer, so very dangerous here. Nuts. No. What is rut? What does it mean, Aaron? Um, Fred Armisen, you guys, listen to the podcast. It's amazing. We had a beautiful conversation. He's such a brilliant guy, a dear friend. And he has this brand new album that is out. It's called 100 Sound Effects. And I was on the album. Matey, okay. You like the change of season, including the earlier evening light. Yeah, I was on his album. It was a great experience. I was so nervous, but the track is amazing. And yeah, he was guest on our podcast talking artistic creativity, freedom in creativity, l- creativity without labels. Um, and so, yeah, it was a beautiful episode. So it's on Apple Podcasts starting today. And again, if you listen to the podcast and you like it, please leave a review. We are about to pitch it to a distributor, and so it will be really nice to have all um, your reviews. So thank you. Next week, we're going to have Nicholas Smith, an amazing artist who just published a book, a illustration book with Sam Cooke's Change is Going to Come. Fred is amazing. Yeah, and he's also a very good friend, a very humble artist. It was really, really nice talking to him. Christy said, I'm okay, but I like all the season. Yes, me too. I just don't think we need to change blocks. I get it. Thank you, Susan. Um, I like all season, same. So I like whenever things change, I enjoy the change. That's what it is. And also now I'm getting into the whole, I love Thanksgiving, I love Christmas. So what do we have here? We have zucchini, we have dill. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And then we are going to do, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to heat up my cast iron skillet a little bit. Some black pepper, um, some salt. Now, I'm not going to use Parmesan cheese in here, but you can if you want. I want these to then be, I spent all day yesterday wondering what the hell time it was. We'll check on salt. Okay, so yesterday just arrived. Because I want to use sour cream. I don't know. I want to have just clean zucchini and carrot patties. Thanksgiving is your favorite holidays. I love, love, love it. Ciao, amore della mia vita. Two? What? Wow, what was in the car? No, he got me the original without cheese. Okay. Oh, love those. Can you cut me them for snack tomorrow? Yeah. I want to tell Charlotte. Look, Charlotte, I sucked all the color out of my goldfish. I got my Susan, do you know how long does it take from submitting until it posts? I may have accidentally posted a few times. Better. What'd you say, Kathy? You got what? I got my back tuck. I can show you. Your what, back? What is back tuck? Oh, okay. Do you have homework? Nope. Only in 4 weeks. Only in 4 weeks. And we haven't seen a 4 weeks in this school for like weeks. It was dark here tonight at 6:30 p.m. I thought it was time for bed. It's 5 now. It's been dark for like half an hour. Okay, this is what we have here. Now, I am going to add a couple of tablespoons of flour. Price. I'm telling you, like every other week, there is a day for whatever reason. Either it's a Jewish holiday, or it's a holiday, or developmental days, or there is so I have one semolina and one regular flour, or parents and teacher conference, where they talk to us on Zoom for 15 minutes and she's home for 2 days. I was complaining. Those sites review the posts to make sure you don't swear, violate the terms of the related post. Yeah. My kids are off tomorrow and then again on Thursday and Friday. They are like never in school. Oh, Chris, thank God it's not just me. Her. What the heck? Okay. I mean, listen, I love to have her in school, but to have her at home, also in school. Like, Ben and I work from home and I have a very flexible schedule, but I'm wondering people that have jobs where they have to be in an office or the hospital, wherever, and there's not childcare. It's like my mom was a teacher and they would do these things in the afternoon. There was like not 2 days to talk to parents for 15 minutes. And if there is a teacher of Catherine that watches me here, or if this goes on Instagram, I love you, but now 2 eggs. It's very important to have your pan nice and hot before we then fry these, okay? To have the crisp. Now, and also it's kind of important to keep it fairly small, these patties. Let me see. I put everything. I think we are going to need some more salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of also breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to add some oil. I wish I had avocado oil. I don't. That's funny, Chris. I'm going to pan fry them in extra virgin olive oil, which I don't love it to pan fry things like this, but it's fine. Okay, so I have the flour, I have the semolina. I don't know why semolina, but I had both, so I thought I would try. Mister is here. Kat had a little presentation in school today. And so we went to school very early. Now, then Ben was out all day. I recorded the podcast. Now, one important thing here, they say, hi, mister. Um, it's to have good breadcrumbs. These, I don't want to, I know that it's a privilege and I'm lucky that I can get it, but this is from Italy, the store. But if you have good bread, that's the best way to get good breadcrumbs. Okay. They really, you know why? Because it's not just like panko. You smell these and they smell like good bread. I mean, these actually are quite old. So they're expired big time, but they've been in the fridge. Okay. So don't tell mister. What? They have been in the fridge. So you know what? It's totally fine. These breadcrumbs, they've been expired for a long time, but usually, with bread, I'm very, like, if there's mold. No mold. Mold in bread, it's really bad, okay? However, it's been in the fridge, so. Sup, baby girl? It's me and my big ears. Okay, I will. I'll be right there, Catherine. Hang on. It smells okay. It smells like very good bread. I'll show you what consistency I want for these, by the way. Please. They have to be fairly wet. With the eggs and the flour, they're gonna stick together. So let's not make them too bready. This is what I want. Like, and then I just have. So they're a fairly wet thing. Okay. I think that they need. I don't know why, but I think it needs salt. So I'm gonna add some salt. And then I like to sprinkle these with um oh yeah, the freezer, Teresa, you're right. Should have kept them in the freezer, but we're gonna finish them today. Gives me an excuse to go back to Italy to get more. I like these because I like these because I don't like when breadcrumbs have so much, hi, Eileen, um, have so much other ingredients in it. And this is just bread. There's no need for crappy oils. Okay, so fairly wet, gonna come out nice. Let me show you. Now, this has been heating up. Oh, actually, this has been, oof. No, this has been a little too hot now. This has been a little too hot. Hot is one thing. This would burn them. Eileen, how are you? We haven't seen you in a while. Please come back to class. Please. Okay. We also need to figure out a day for class, by the way, in November. I want to do something special. I want to celebrate. Uh, do something festive, and it will have to be probably the week before Thanksgiving. A seasoning. Okay. Now, I mean, it's still wet. Let me see if I want to add some more or not. Just a tiny bit more. You're still at work. Oh my gosh. Do you have the afternoon shift, I guess, Can you choose your shifts at all, Eileen? I saw seasoned sunflower seeds today and it's just wrong. Yeah, I mean, certain things have to be exactly what their name is, okay? So breadcrumbs means crumbs of bread. Now, it's not that I keep saying that it's okay, but I keep adding stuff. Just a little bit. That's not okay. What I need here. What? You've been there since 6:45 a.m.? What the heck? I need enough thickness that then I can just lightly put them in breadcrumbs here. Just for extra crunchy texture. So what I was seeing here, I was really seeing like the egg. So you want something now. You hear the noise? The sound that it makes is not a noise. Okay, let me see. Now, I lowered the heat a little bit. Now I'm just going to add the oil. Then the fun part, if we all make it in time, will be to see me making the how's it called? The tartar sauce, because you know that I'm going to dip pickles. Okay, now let's do this. Okay, so it's kind of it's wet, but let's make the first one here. I'm gonna just dust it. See, with my hands, with breadcrumbs. Okay, let's see how it works. I'm gonna put the first one. I'm planning a huge magnet site visit at my hospital. It's 3-day wait, and it's like planning the royal wedding for 3 days. But that is gonna be such a great reward. I mean, okay, I'm gonna make the first one, and then I want to see if I need to get it a little bit more, some more flour in it. Apparently, let me just I'm just getting another plate because what will happen when I take them off the sheet, I want to just absorb the extra oil with some paper towels. Okay, so. Well, also I need to put the heat a little bit higher. I wanna see how they come together. Let me take you here. Right? So the heat needed to be a little higher. It's tricky with to find that right temperature. It's like with pancakes, right? Um, I'm making a big batch of these because maybe tomorrow I'll have them for breakfast. Sure enough, Kathy will have them for lunch in our lunchbox. May need some extra. Let's let them really brown on one side. So Michelle is not here. I don't see Rebecca. Do I see Rebecca? Christine, it's so good to see you. I'm sorry that we didn't connect. Do I see Karen? Is Catherine back? Liz back, or is they still in Europe? I know that they were. Okay, let me see if this holds the phone. I like this better without that whole professional thing. Okay, let me see if I can flip it. Um, I may want to add a tiny bit. I don't know. I mean, they come together nicely. They do. I'm wondering whether I want to add a tiny bit more, just a tiny bit more, maybe flour rather than breadcrumbs. I need something that really absorbs. So while this cooks on this side, let me just add a tiny bit more flour. The batter. Yeah. Because I think that what's happening is probably I should have probably drained the zucchini a little bit more. That's probably what would have helped. And I think that the flour is really going to help. Let's see. This changes a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Now it's time to remove this here. Yeah. You know what? Also, I think is not necessary. The the What's not necessary, in my opinion, is the breadcrumbs. I like the side without breadcrumbs better. I like the side without bread. So yeah. Um, of course, Kristen. So now I'm just gonna take this out, or maybe just a tiny bit more. I mean, they're not gonna be dry. Sorry, I had to turn on the. And then lower the heat. And all the heat is dry. Uh, Let me open the windows. I like this without the whole ring light thing. Um, I need to get some air here. It's chilly today. Love it. Love it. Um, how's your week going to be, you guys? What's up this week? Besides, where's that? Let me see. What was I doing? Okay, I don't need this. I need this. Okay. Yeah, I really like it better without it's really, really unnecessary. And then they're gonna get thicker, by the way, as they cool down. I think that the perfect consistency now. I think what's important also, it's interesting because I thought that I'm wondering whether the breadcrumbs helped. What did we need them? Busy work with external advisory council in town, Thursday and Friday, and lots of prep. Busy week in the city for me. I miss the city. You're planning a trip to Montreal for Thanksgiving. My daughter is flying home, and I will be with my boys. It's gonna be so beautiful. And see, um, we love Montreal. I'm looking forward to us doing together. Of course, I never been to Montreal. You're booking your photo exhibit for Europe, Spain, England, Netherlands. That's amazing, Teresa. Congratulations. That's really cool. Trick here. Do not um wait before Philippines because I'm always in a hurry. That is really amazing. You're subbing a lot in your local school, Kathleen. What do you teach, Kathleen? I like that aspect. That aspect. Um, I like their looks better without the breadcrumbs. But I have to say that the breadcrumbs helped. Hmm. The breadcrumbs helped somehow. So let me try one again. Being friends. Well, it's fucking friends too now. A friend of mine just came back and she said that it rained, but it's here, so it's just beautiful. So I'm adding the breadcrumbs thing again. I'm curious to see. They give that kind of extra. I don't know. Planning a trip to New Orleans for Thanksgiving with my daughter who lives there. Oh, was she excited, Mary? I love one. I haven't been there since the tour, the 2017 tour, and I was so sick that I really didn't enjoy it. So I would like to return. I would really like to return and enjoy. Tommy will be there too. Okay, let me see. I missed something that Carol said. Carol said, Kathleen, subs are so important. Thank you. Rose and Carol had a wonderful time. We'll need a full report. Planning a trip. Okay, well, love Montreal. I sub for special eat. Oh, wow. That's amazing, Kathleen. I'm preparing for a little pop up at the friend's place. I miss my brick and mortar. So, where is it going to be, Barbara? Why did I think of you the other day? Oh, you know why? Ben, and this I remember, we don't have Kim. A long time ago, Ben got me a a little notebook from the 1800 of the stuff it's just that he bought at your store, and and I have it on my shelf, and, and I love it. It's a beautiful little notebook from 1800, and there's some old writing. It also stuck because I think I need to add a little bit more barrel. Um, I'll post the photo. It's really beautiful. And actually, today I was on the armchair upstairs. There is a really, I have to check out the labels. Yeah, New York and New Jersey do have something with labels. Um, I see that's a little stuck because oil. Um, yeah, I saw that and I picked it up. I think I was on the phone actually. That's what I was doing. Okay. So I don't know. Honestly, I think without breadcrumbs is just as fun. What's fun that shit? Um, do you guys like to cook for Thanksgiving? And Susan and Bryce, someone, Kristen, Dana, Heather, do you have requests for a November cooking class? Have you guys heard from Rabbi Eileen? If you can watch Montreal bagels being made, it's fantastic performance. They're baked on a hard and flip. The Montreal bagel are different. We are just a bit more doughy on a hard and flipped on a peel. We get Thanksgiving kind of later, like it's all set up and okay, and then we bake it on Thanksgiving. I sent you a request, kabocha gratin. Oh, okay. Oh, you sent. Oh, did you send it to me? Yes, you did. I'm sorry. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I know you are right. The words that my husband would like to hear more often pronounced. So, what you want here? Do you want the eggs cooked? The zucchini is sliced so finely um that it will cook, but you want the eggs cooked. So these are going to stay moist. So don't worry about. They're not going to. I like the idea of kabocha gratin. I like gratin, and then maybe we can work on salad together with it. Oh, I find this sweet rice at Thanksgiving. The two of you, we're having it with our best friends from preschool. I mean, I keep saying from preschool, but it's from Kathy's preschool. But I don't mind the idea of a small, intimate one, honestly. Yeah, I think it's I'm just adding some oil here because I want to add a curry. So the egg it tends to come out, right? So what I do, I just give it a mix every time before getting my down. Now I have a question for you cooks. Do you also don't know where the towels are? And, and like I use the towel and then I forget it. And there's never a towel around me. Wherever I move, I drop a towel. And and then I never have a towel when I need it. I don't know if that happens to you as well. Please tell me that it does. Um, can also want to tell you that Ben and I have been eating pumpkin, and I mean he's been eating apple pie. I've been eating pumpkin pie for like a month now. I love pumpkin pie. Um, when I order, when I'm bougie and I order from Elwan, gram masala sweet potato pie, that's my concoction. Ooh. Um, everyone has to work and never have Patrick's kids. They always go to their mothers, always. Gotcha. Um, so when I'm bougie and I get it alone, which sometimes I do, because they have some stuff that I don't get the crazy stuff, but some stuff I have to say they are clean ingredients and all that. Anyway, sometimes I'm bougie. Okay. And they have an amazing pumpkin pie. So when I get the food there, we get pumpkin pie and an apple pie. I love pie, just cherry pie, apple pie, but pumpkin pie is my favorite. I would have it all year long, which I kind of do. Um, yeah, love pumpkin pie because then pumpkin spice and everything. I'm with you on that. I don't mind it, but I'm like, that's enough. Getting all the pie to yourself is not an issue as far as I'm concerned. I mean, listen, people eat giant bags of candy on Halloween. Why can't you have a healthy pumpkin pie, right? It's healthy. No, I just love it. I want to make kabocha pie instead of pumpkin pie. I made that, Susan, and it's amazing. Because it has that that nuttiness that it's yeah, love it, Susan. Do we want to do that? Why do I have this obnoxious accent? I'm like, I that. Do you want to do that? Do you want to make a kabocha pie in class? Do we try? We can make kabocha two ways. Oh no. Oh, because he worked in a bakery and I can never, ever have again. Pumpkin pie, chocolate chip cookies, or cake pops. I made 1,000. I can't even think of them. I don't like cake pops. Pumpkin pie with gingerbread crust. Yes. Two of my favorite things. Gingerbread pumpkin pie. Hi, Susie 59. I cannot really see a difference between um between the the ones with the breadcrumbs and those without. I'm wondering if I cooked the first one enough. Earth Cafe, yeah, it does. Earth Cafe in LA has amazing pumpkin pie. Sure. Probably my favorite one. But I'd say the Air one is up there. I love Earth Cafe. I always have. That's a fabulous flavor profile, Kristen. Yes, it is. Or maybe we can keep that for Christmas. Do a pumpkin pie with gingerbread. Let me figure it out. We're going to get our get our dose of caboose and pumpkin. Now, while this folks is pointless that I can stay here and do this, let's get together a little bit of a let's get together a little bit of a tartar, okay? I love the peppery flavor of chili pagliazzi. Cloves, I like pepper. Mm, cloves, black pepper, golden syrup. Yes. Now, obviously, I'm just playing with I'm just playing with the quantities here. I'm not really I am not really I'm eyeballing the quantities of oh, I made a mistake here. I filled this thing up too much. This gingerbread with crystallization ginger, yes. Now you make me hungry, Christine. I want a flip this, it's more cooking time. Um I feel like they are a tiny bit wet. And so I don't know whether they're not going to become a little bit longer. Okay, mayo. Um mayo, sour cream. Let's mix it. And then I'm gonna taste it and you can also add Greek yogurt. I'm gonna taste and see what it needs. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of Dijon. And I flavors, I have giant pickles. So what I like to do with these things, I really like to just add the ingredients a little bit in time and then taste it. I added probably a little bit. Also, I added a little bit, not too much Dijon and grains. Well, no, okay, it's good. Now what are we adding? Salt. I love when you're talking amongst yourselves while I cook. I'm trying to just open this giant thing of pickles. Ugh, Oh, no, that was not smart.
I like the sounds.
Huh?
I like the sounds.
Yeah, it's much. Look, it's not. They can see. Come here. We're a denim. We're a hot denim couple.
It's in trouble.
Is that the new one that you got?
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
Now, obviously, if you want to be all professional and all, just shop them finally. I'm not gonna go through the trouble. It's just a little bit of a. This is gonna give a nice acidity, and then whenever you want to break, dip it in mayo. And hopefully, that's all you need from life. A pickle dipped in mayo, and you can. Oh, right, this is done. Now let me flip a couple of them. I don't understand why they are so very soft. They're nice and brown. I think it's time. Yeah. Oh, I think it's time. uh, Tip. Do not fill the pan, okay? Because you won't be able to flip them. You want them nice and crisp on the outside, which I got. This is flipped. Another you can see me. I'm sorry. I just need to flip this before it burns. Okay, now I'll show you what we got. Let me flip one. Add some oil to the pan. Okay. Move this one a little bit here. Okay. Very brown. It's very lovely. These with a nice dollop of this beautiful rustic. What am I making? What is this? Tart. Now, don't use grains. I just use the mayo, the mustard grains. If you want like a good looking, if you want a good looking white tartar sauce, I can get the words out. Maybe. Um, Vanillin. I don't know if I'm leaving. Oh, wait a second. What did I do? Um, Made some silk oats for the week with apples, maple, and cinnamon. Yum. Good night, Eileen. Now, these, by the way, the same recipe, obviously without the savory stuff, you can make beautiful apple fritters. Apple fritters, and in my apple fritters, I like to use some thyme and rosemary. So, what I like to do for the pickle, if I decide not to chop it on the cutting board, I just make a four-way incision. I can believe it's already 5 to 6. What the heck? Oh, you know what? I don't have dill because I used it all. Do we use dill for the? Yeah, you need dill for the tartar. I have a tiny bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's exactly it. Not kidding. I like to add a pinch of sugar to my tartar. Okay, first now, again, we're gonna find out the last dill that I've left, which is really it's kind of the rotting part of the dill. I don't like garlic, so no garlic for me. But I have papers in salt, so I'm just gonna dissolve them by rinsing them. My mom used one of the salt, so I bought this to give it a try. I like the ones in Vinegar, but it's nice to have the salt ones for when you don't want the vinegar in it. So again, I'm just breaking them with my fingers because I don't want to get the chopping board and all that. These are still going. This is probably going to make 12 or so patties. So I don't think we'll have them for breakfast. Because Catherine, when I have them for lunch tomorrow. Mhm. So with this, do this for me. Mix the ingredients and then keep tasting it until it's a tartar sauce that you like. Do you want more sour cream? You want to use Greek yogurt? Do you want more mayo? More acidity? Right? Just like it. And sorry, probably the noise was kind of so now I'm gonna taste it. I don't like it. That's it. It's very mayonnaise, but actually I like it. That's it. We have our okay, now this is about to burn, but it's nice and crunchy for sure. Oh, this one too. Okay, time to flip these. Actually, time to take them out. See, look at the color. Nice. Very nice and brown. These are, they're going to be crunchy. Crispy on the outside. And they're going to be nice and soft on the inside. At this point, everything is cooked. The, so I'm going to keep this a little bit. All right, you guys. I guess that's it. I'm going to keep cooking these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 15 probably. I love you guys. It will make a great lunch. The following day are going to be even better. Have a beautiful week. Go vote. Please go vote. Please tell a friend to vote. Remind them to vote tomorrow. Please, please, please. Let's use our voice. Susan, I really hope you feel better. I love you all very much. Thank you for showing up. Have a fantastic week and listen to the podcast. Bye, guys. I love you very, very, very much. Good night.